Welcome to Daily Sync, your concise source for today's top stories, tech insights, entertainment buzz, wellness tips, and more. I'm Alex Harper.
And I'm Jordan Bennett. Let's dive into today's headlines.
Good morning. It's Tuesday, July 29th, 2025. From France and Germany leading critical responses to the US-EU trade deal,
To a deadly Manhattan office shooting,
and gamers organizing massive boycotts against payment processors,
we're here to keep you informed. Let's dive in.
starting with current events, France and Germany are leading a downbeat European response to the US-EU trade deal, despite its success in avoiding a 30% tariff threat. French Prime Minister François Bayrou called the agreement a dark day for Europe, saying the bloc had caved in with an unbalanced deal that spares US imports from immediate retaliation. German Chancellor Friedrich Merz welcomed avoiding trade war, but admitted he's not satisfied with the outcome, expressing concerns about economic impacts. Critics argue the 15% baseline tariff plus massive energy commitments represent European submission rather than successful negotiation.
A gunman identified as Shane Tamura killed 4 people, including an off-duty NYPD officer at a Manhattan office tower housing NFL headquarters before taking his own life. The 27-year-old Las Vegas resident with documented mental health issues drove cross-country with an M4 assault rifle, opening fire in the lobby of 345 Park Avenue before proceeding to the 33rd floor. Officer Didarul Islam, a 36-year-old Bangladeshi immigrant and father of 2 with a pregnant wife, was working building security when killed. The building houses major firms including Blackstone and KPMG.
Now in technology, Visa and Mastercard are being overwhelmed by organized gamer fury over adult game censorship on platforms like Steam and itch.io. Angry players are flooding payment processors with coordinated phone calls and emails, deliberately clogging customer service lines for hours to force corporate attention. The campaign targets what gamers believe are payment processor policies, forcing game platforms to restrict adult content sales. Reddit threads with over 17,000 upvotes coordinate tactics including simultaneous callbacks and live queue flooding, with representatives reportedly already aware of the adult game censorship complaints.
Claude Code users face new weekly rate limits starting August 28th as Anthropic addresses continuous usage violations and account sharing. Pro subscribers, $20 a month, will receive 40 to 80 hours of Sonnet 4 weekly, while $100 Max users get 140 to 280 hours plus 15 to 35 hours of Opus 4. The $200 Max plan provides 240 to 480 hours of Sonnet 4 and 24 to 40 hours of Opus 4. Anthropic estimates fewer than 5% of users will be affected, though Claude Code has experienced 7 outages in the past month due to unprecedented demand from users running the AI programming tool around the clock.
PayPal launched Pay with Crypto functionality, expanding its digital currency offerings to allow users to spend cryptocurrency directly for purchases. The feature represents PayPal's continued push into the growing digital payments ecosystem as traditional payment processors adapt to blockchain-based financial technologies.
On today's hot topic, the hidden details behind Trump's AI action plan. While Trump's AI action plan headlines focused on crushing China and eliminating woke AI, 3 critical details reveal the administration's broader strategy: escalating attacks on the Federal Trade Commission, unprecedented optimism about AI replacing human scientists, and confused messaging on deep fakes despite Trump himself sharing fake AI videos.
The plan represents necessary deregulation that will unleash American AI innovation and economic growth. By reducing FTC oversight and eliminating ideological constraints, companies can focus on technological advancement rather than regulatory compliance. The administration's optimism about AI scientific breakthroughs could accelerate discoveries in materials, drugs, and mathematics, while creating new industries and job categories. Streamlining regulations and supporting AI development positions America to dominate global markets and maintain technological superiority over competitors like China.
This plan systematically dismantles consumer protections while promoting dangerous technological overreach. The FTC's role in preventing AI companies from overhyping inaccurate systems protects ordinary people from scams and harmful deployments. The assumption that AI can replace human scientists ignores the irreplaceable value of human creativity, intuition, and ethical judgment in research. Most concerning is the hypocrisy around deepfakes, creating detection systems while the president himself spreads fake AI content, undermines trust, and normalizes disinformation that can destroy lives and democratic processes.
Moving on to business, Firefly Aerospace, the first company to complete a successful lunar landing, is going public with plans to raise over $600 million through an IPO. The company seeks a $5.5 billion market valuation, selling 16.2 million shares at $35 to $39 each, following its historic March achievement when the Blue Ghost lander touched down on the moon. Firefly has applied for NASDAQ listing under ticker symbol FLY, building on its breakthrough in the growing commercial space industry.
JPMorgan says fintech middlemen like Plaid are massively taxing its systems with unnecessary data requests, highlighting growing tensions between traditional banks and financial technology companies. The complaints suggest infrastructure strain as fintech services increasingly request customer financial data for third-party applications, creating operational burdens for major banking institutions managing millions of daily transactions.
For your daily challenge before sharing any AI-generated content or breaking news today, take 30 seconds to verify its authenticity through a second source. With deepfakes and AI misinformation becoming increasingly sophisticated, practicing verification habits helps protect both yourself and your network from false information. That's all for today's episode of Daily Sync. Thank you for joining us.
Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and share. Have a wonderful day, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow.